In this video, you will learn how you can send interview invites or rejection emails to job applicants in just single click. Yes, guys, for this, you just have to create a spreadsheet in which you'll have the data of the job applicants, and in front of those job applicants, you will have two options, select or reject. And as per your selection, the interview emails or rejection emails will be sent to all the selected or unselected candidates automatically. Yes, guys. And we are going to set up this automation without any coding very easily. So let us start and set up this automation. So to set up this automation, we are using Pabbly Connect, which is an automation tool. And this is the landing page of Pabbly Connect. And I have pasted the same link in the description as well. From here, you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account and you will get free automation tasks every month to test and set up your automations. Okay, so you can just sign up right now, and after that you have to log in or sign in and reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect like this. And here you have to click on this create workflow button to set up the automation workflow. So guys, here you can give a suitable name to this workflow as well. So I am just giving the name as recruitment process automation. And after giving the name, just click on this create button and you can see your workflow page is getting ready here. And on this page, guys, you will find these two modules, the trigger and the action. So in the trigger, you have to connect that application in which the trigger event is going to occur. So trigger event is the event which is going to start this workflow, and the action would be the consequence or the response towards the trigger, right? So here in the trigger, we are going to select Google Sheets application. So search for Google Sheets here. Here it is selected. Okay. And the trigger event, select this new or updated spreadsheet row. All right. And we have got this webhook URL. So with the help of this, we are going to connect with Google Sheet. So if you want to know how to connect, you just need to read the instructions written here and follow the steps, or you can just click on this watch tutorial here text and you will reach our YouTube channel, and here you will find a video on how to connect Google Sheet and the trigger. Okay, so you can learn the connection from this video and do the same, right? So for now, I'm just going to show you how to capture the data from the spreadsheet after making the connection. Okay, so first of all, you need to copy this webhook URL, click on copy, and here you can see it started showing waiting for the webhook's response. This means now we have to bring some test data from our Google spreadsheet to here in this workflow. For that, you have to go to your spreadsheet where you have made the connection. Let me show you that. So guys, this is the spreadsheet I have created in which I am collecting the details of the job applicants, and I am under the initial setup of Pabbly Connect webhooks add-on that we have installed. Okay. And here in the webhook, here you can see we have these two fields, the webhook URL field and the trigger column field. So in this URL field, we are going to paste the URL that we have copied from the workflow. And in the trigger column field, you have to enter the final data entry column or the last data entry column from your spreadsheet. So that column is the column in which when you are going to fill the data, the workflow is going to trigger. Let me show you. You can see this is my spreadsheet. And this is a column I have, G column. You can see I have entered the details of the job applicant here like this: first name, last name, email, position, applied, department, resume, and the preliminary status of the employee or the candidate. And here I have two options, suitable candidate or not suitable candidate. So according to these two choices, the workflow is going to trigger. So whenever I'm going to select suitable or not suitable, the workflow is going to trigger. So the G column is our trigger column, right? So G column is the trigger column. So let me go to extensions. Here you will find this Pabbly Connect webhooks add-on. From here, click on initial setup. And here you have to paste the webhook URL like this and the trigger column as G column. And here we have send test button. So when you click on send test, the data of the first row that you have in your spreadsheet will be sent to the workflow as the test data. Let me show you. I'm clicking on send test here. And here you can see it is written test data sent successfully. Let's check in our workflow if we got the data. And you can see I have opened the spreadsheet in incognito window because I am using multiple Google accounts in my browser. So if you are also using multiple Google accounts, it is better to open this spreadsheet here, which you want to connect with in the trigger. Okay. Right, so let me show you the response I got here. And here you can see in this response section, we got the details like this. It is showing the trigger column, the spreadsheet's name, the spreadsheet ID, and the details I have filled. You can see the resume, the status, the position, the name of the applicant, everything is here, right? Now you can go back to the spreadsheet, submit here in the initial setup, okay, then close this window, right? Now we are done making the connection, and here from this extensions option and from this Pabbly Connect Webhooks add-on, you have to do one thing more, just select this option also, send on event. So when you check send on event option, whenever a new row is entered here or whenever you are going to select the status of the applicant, the workflow is going to trigger. Okay, right. Now come back here in the workflow, and the next step is we want to send interview invites to those applicants who are suitable for the application for the job, and we are going to send rejection emails to those who are not suitable according to our eligibility criteria. So we have two conditions here. Okay, first condition is this: the candidate is suitable, other is not suitable. So for these two conditions, we are going to create two different paths. First, in the first path, when the candidate is suitable, we are going to send the interview invite. In the second condition, we are going to send a rejection email. So for creating these two paths, we are going to use a feature of Pabbly Connect which is called router. So router is used to create conditional paths. So here you can see, as I have selected router here, it has given us two paths by default, route 1 and route 2. So here click on set filter and action step to use these routes. So let us set up the first route for selected or suitable candidates. So I'm going to rename this route here first, just to give you more clarity. I'm putting the name of this route as suitable candidates. Okay, right. Then click on set filter and action steps, and here it is asking, here you can see we have a filter here. With the help of filter, we can apply the conditions, and here it is asking to select the label, select the filter type, and put a value here. So to apply the filter here, we are going to use this data that I have received here in the first step in the trigger. You can see we have received the status of the candidate as suitable here. So I'm going to use this label to apply the condition here. So just click on set filter and action steps, and here you can see it is asking to select the label. So when you click here, it will show you the previous step or the trigger in the drop down. And when you click here, it will show you all the labels that you have received. From here, I'm going to select the status label, and I'm going to make the filter type equals to, and in the value, I'm going to put suitable. Okay, because we are setting up this route for suitable candidates. Right, so this means whenever the status label gives you suitable value, this step is going to run. Okay, click on save and send test request, and here you can see it is showing that the condition is true for now. Okay, so this is going to work, and after that, when this condition matches true, what we want to send a interview invitation. Okay, and we are going to hold an online interview of the candidate, and to hold the online interview, we are using Zoom application. Okay, guys, so just click here on this plus icon, and let us first create a Zoom meeting for the candidate. After that, we are going to send the meeting link. So to automatically generate Zoom meetings, you have to connect Zoom here. So search for Zoom, here it is. And in the action event, select create a meeting option, then click on connect. From here, select add new connection and click on connect with Zoom. All right, and here you can see I have already logged in my Zoom application, so it got connected here like this. If you're not logged in, it might bring you to the login window, right? Here it is asking for the topic of the meeting, so I am putting the topic as let's say job interview. Okay, and you can schedule this meeting in future, so I'm selecting scheduled meeting. This is not an instant meeting. start time of the meeting. All right, so it is asking for the start time of the meeting, but and you have to put the time here in this format. You can see YYMMDD and in this format, but we do not have the start time currently. So to automatically fetch out the start time, we are going to use another feature of Pabbly Connect, which is called date time formatter. Okay, so we want this time before this step. So we have a plus icon in between here. Just click here on the plus icon and another action step will open up before Zoom step. You can see. And here we are going to search for date time formatter. Here it is. And in the action event, we are going to use an option which is called modify current date. So guys, let's say as you mark the candidate as suitable for the job, you want to schedule the interview one day after that or tomorrow. Okay, so for that we are going to modify the current date and we are going to bring out the date and time one day after today on which we want to schedule the meeting. Okay, for that we have this modify current date option selected, then click on connect. And here it is asking the format. So keep the format as it is asked here in this Zoom step. YYMMDD, a T in between and this, okay, or this one. So I'm selecting the same. Here you can see the formats. Here it is. Okay. Time zone. My time zone is Asia Kolkata. You have to select yours. Operation would be addition. I am going to add one day to the current date so that I can get the date and time of tomorrow so that I can schedule hold a meeting tomorrow. Okay. Operation is add. Units are days. Value is 1. Okay. Then click on save and send test request. And here we got the date and time that we wanted. So at this date and time, the Zoom meeting is going to happen or the interview is going to be scheduled, right? So here, let me map this date and time that we got here in this step. But here you can see it is not showing the data here. For this, you have to click on connected one more time and refresh your connection with Zoom. Okay, now you can use the saved connection. Just keep this existing connection option selected and then click on save one more time and you will be connected with Zoom again. Now when you click here on the start time field, it will show you the previous steps, and from this last step map the date time label like this, and in the duration let it be a 35-minute interview. So I'm putting the duration is 35, okay, in minutes. Time zone you can leave it blank if you want. Password, if you want to provide a password for joining this meeting or interview, you can provide a password. Here you can write the agenda. I'm writing the agenda as job interview. Okay. Now click on save and send test request and a new event or a new meeting will be created here in your Zoom's dashboard. Let me show you that. I'm clicking on save and send test request. All right, and this is a new meeting ID generated. Let us check in our Zoom if we got the new meeting. So here, let me refresh the section of upcoming meetings. All right, and a new meeting is created named as interview or job interview. Let us see what we have. Okay, the topic was job interview here. So this is a new meeting named as job interview created here. Okay, so this is the time and you can see the time as well. And here you can see check the time as well. You can see I have put the start time as 17:11. That means 5:11. And it is in 24 hours format. And here you can see the same time is here. Okay. So this is how it is going to work. Now we are done setting up this route for suitable candidates. Or wait. One thing more. Now we want to send the URL of this meeting to my candidate. For that, just click here on this plus icon. And to send the URL of the meeting, we are going to use Gmail application. And we are going to send an invitation email for this candidate. So the action event would be send email. Then click on connect. And from here, select add new connection, then click on connect with Gmail. From here, you have to select the Google account by which you want to send those emails. Then provide the additional access to your account. Just click on continue. That is completely safe. And you can see the authorization is getting successful. And we are now connected. And here it is asking for the recipient's email address. That means the email address of the candidate to whom you want to send the email. So you'll get the data of the candidate from the first step. Here you can see the email address of the candidate. Just map it. If you want to put someone in CC or BCC, you can provide here. Sender's name, you can, I'm putting the sender's name as HR team, Pabbly. Email subject, invitation for job interview. Okay, this is the subject. And the content type of the email is plain. And here you can enter the content of the email. So I'm putting the content here. So guys, I have typed this email for the suitable candidate. Here we have put dear. After dear, I want to mention the name of the person to whom we are sending this email. So you'll find the name of the candidate from the Google Sheets tab, the trigger step, and here you'll find the date of the candidate. From here you can map the name like this. We are pleased to inform you that you are invited for an online interview for the position. So you can map the position's name also from the first step. For BDA position in marketing or whatever the department is, you'll find the details here. You can see the department is here. Okay, your interview is scheduled on Zoom application, and here after this link I'm going to map the link from the last or Zoom step. Here is the joining link. You can see, you can map it. So the things that you're mapping here are going to change with every new email. Okay, these labels are going to be updated every time this workflow is going to be executed, and the name, the position, the marketing, the department name, the joining link are all the things are going to change with every new emails. Okay, that's why it is necessary to map the data, right? Okay, so we are done. We are done setting up this step. Now you can check your connection with Gmail by clicking on Save and Send Test Request button, and an email will be delivered to this person at this email address. So this is not an original email address. To show you the demo, let me enter my email address here, and after that I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request and show you the email. So this is the email inbox, and here let me click on Save and Send Test Request button. And this is the response we have received here. And here we have received a new email, and it is from HR team Pabbly, and the subject is invitation for job interview. And you can read the email. Dear demo, we are pleased to inform you that you are invited for an online interview for BD position. And this is the same email. All the things are same, and you can see the name got placed here, the positions, the department's name, the meeting links all got placed here in this email like this automatically. Okay, so this is how it is going to work, guys. So we are done setting up this route for suitable candidates. Now we are going to set up the second route for the candidates who are not selected. So I'm renaming this as for not suitable candidates. All right, and I'm updating this. Click on set filter and action steps, and in the filter use the same process. Just click here, and from this trigger map this label, the status label, and now make the filter type equals to and put the value here as not suitable. So this means when this filter shows you when this condition is met, that means when the status is not suitable, then only this step is going to work. Okay, click on Save and Send Test Request here, and here you can see it is showing the condition is false because the data we have received from the spreadsheet showing us that this candidate is suitable. So here it is showing us the condition is false. So this is not going to work right now. But when this condition matches true, what we want that rejection email will be sent to the person or the candidate. For that, just click here and connect with Gmail again to send the rejection email. And the action event would be send email. Click on connect. From here, select add new connection, or if you want to use the saved connection, because we have already connected with Gmail and the connections are saved here in your account, So if you want to connect with the same application again, you can use the saved connections. For that, just keep this existing connection option selected, then click on save one more time, and your connection will be refreshed and you will be connected again. Here it is asking for the recipient email address. So we are going to map the same labels because the labels are going to be updated. So I'm selecting the same email label here also. Here, put the same sender name as HR team. Okay. Subject. You can put the subject as application not accepted. Okay. Content type is plain, and here let me type a rejection email. So I have written the rejection email also. You can see after dear, let us map the name of the candidate from the trigger step. So I'm just mapping the labels and the labels are going to change. We regret to inform you that you are not eligible for position in which department. You will find the department names from the first step. This one. Okay. We appreciate your interest in us. We'll keep you updated. Okay. So this is the kind of mail I have written. And now we are done setting up this automation. Now just save this route for not suitable candidates and we are done here. So you have to set up this automation only once, guys. After that, you don't have to do anything manually in the workflow. After that, you just have to select the status of the candidates here from the spreadsheet, and in just single click, the emails, the rejection emails or the invitations of the interviews are going to be automatically delivered to all the candidates according to your choices automatically, right? And if you want to use this workflow, you can use it because I'm going to paste the link of the same workflow in the description, and you can clone it in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation instantly. Guys, thank you so much for watching our video, and please let us know how our automation ideas are helping you in the comment section. And if you have any queries related to this application, please ask your queries from this forum link, and do check the pricing of this application from this link. And guys, we are open to ideas. If you want us that we should make videos on other aspects of your business, please do let us know in the comment section. And if you like our work, please subscribe to our channel.